What's going on? This is Rashad Robinson, and today is episode 1 of Duval Bands podcast. And we have a lot of people from the community. So I'm gonna let each and every one introduce themselves, starting with Darrell.
All right, greetings. My name is Darrell Smith. I am a Jacksonville native. I'm a Duval Band member for 15 years. Went to Reebok Middle School, graduated from Rains. After that, I went to FAMU. Then I graduated from Cookman. I currently serve as the head director of bands at Terry Parker High School and the 904 Crusaders.
What's going on, everybody? My name is Ryan Stoll. I've been in the band world for, I would say, 12 years. I marched at Highlands and graduated at First Coast. Proud Buccaneer, you know what I'm saying, class of 14. And I'm also the drumline instructor at Icon Preparatory.
Yo, name James Howard. Duval band member since 2011. Marched at First Coast High School, Rains High School. Graduated from Rains High School. Also marched at Edward Waters. Was percussion instructor at Reebok High School from 2021 to 2024. And I'm currently the Riverside percussion instructor, as you can see. Been serving since 2024. And I'm also the percussion instructor of 904 Crusaders.
Good evening, everybody. My name is Devontae Stevenson, proud member of Duval Bands for the last 15 some odd years. Since 7th grade. Balt Middle, proud Rains graduate. And I serve under Mr. Smith at Terry Parker as the assistant band director. One of the directors.
Dang, you ain't gonna throw FAMU in there?
Hey,
A little short stint.
little short tenure at FAMU.
All right. But before we get started, I just want to shout out the Music Madness that happened last Saturday. We had people from Edward, Cookman, Southern, Rains, Jackson, Terry Parker, JCA, and Riverside. So congratulations to y'all on bringing the city out like you always do. Really, that was great because numbers getting better. I can honestly say numbers getting better. Um, well, the people want, well, everybody want to know because I put questions out there and what topics we want to talk about. So they said, huh, what section does Duval produce the most quality players? Start with the rail first.
Okay. As a trumpet player, you already know we run this straight like that. But yeah, not gonna lie, with the mass band culture that's been growing here in Jacksonville, I gotta give it to the tubas, man. The tubas gonna show up every time. It don't matter if it's 3, 5, 7, 11. Tubas going stupid. So I kind of feel like they produce the most quality players in the city.
Appreciate it.
Yeah, I'm not gonna lie. I'm gonna definitely go with that because tubas, and I'm a part of a drum line, so percussion. Tubas, they be going crazy. I ain't gonna lie. Tubas, and I say trombones as well. Like trombones, they be doing their thing. Like for the past couple of years, I've been seeing the trombones in the city been doing their thing. Drum lines all over. I'll say they've been coming up. They've been doing their own thing. Even if our numbers is kind of small, I'll say that we can actually play. Like we actually got some players who could actually play and hold tempo and actually, work their risk and whatnot. So I say tubas, trombones, and I give credit to all the drum lines across the community in Jacksonville.
So when we're answering this question, are we talking about who just showing up to mass band practice or just like
All of
I hate to be that guy, but
There you go, man.
I'm not gonna
It's this
lie,
guy.
like it's a lot of quality snare drummers that come out of Jacksonville.
That's true. Though.
That's true.
That have came out of Jacksonville. I've taught a couple of them, but also played with a couple. But I will show love to Lower Brass. Like over the past few years, they've been an insurgents, like good baritone players, good trombone players, like Darrell said, tubas. But outside of snare drum, I'm gonna say tuba for sure.
Hey man, I'm gonna put that Kumbaya card. All Duval do is produce quality musicians. 1 year is trombones, 1 year is tubas, 1 year is bass drums, 1 year is cymbal players. Everybody get their shine in Duval. All we do is produce quality musicians. Like it's never been a time where it's one more than the other. Even right now, it may seem lower brass heavy, but it's still some heavy hitters all throughout these bands in the city. So like yeah, I'm gonna pull that card for that question.
For sure.
So, what is the evolution of the Duval Bands program?
Can you say that again?
Rephrase that.
Yeah, like
Like, how has the Duval Band program evolved since y'all graduated?
well, I'll say since we graduated, all the numbers are more even out throughout the city, and all of the more schools are competitive. Not gonna lie, during our time, it was really just Reigns, First Coast, and everybody else just stabbing. But now,
Yeah.
all of the programs are doing something. They got a foot in the door. Everybody numbers. Well, First Coast still got the monopoly on the numbers. They still the biggest program by far, but everybody else numbers is more even, just a more even playing field than since we've been in school. I would say.
I would say shout out to E-Dub because like since we graduated, E-Dub, you'll watch their numbers grow from them starting off with just brass or what I know, and then they go into woodwind and whatnot. Drumline been snapping for years, you know what I'm saying? I'll just say shout out to E-Dub because ever since we graduated, they actually been putting in work.
Yeah.
You get to watch and see.
Tiger.
You know what I'm saying? Like you actually get to really watch and see, you know, what's going on, like what they're really putting up. And they're actually doing competitions. Like shout out to E-Dub.
And shout out to Mr. Kedrick Redding. He started that wave, and Dr. Davis kept it going for the time he could.
Shout out to E-Dub.
I'm sorry, Dr. Kedrick Redding. Sorry.
I will give credit when we was in school. E-Dub was kind of like to eat. It's like a last resort type. But now, you'll ask a lot of students now. That'll be their first option. So, I feel like E-Dub, they really they embracing themselves as like the face of Duval Bands because we gonna keep it 100. The collegiate program in the city, that's the face of the band culture in the city. So I feel like E-Dub, they done really accepted that, stepped up, and like did their best to show up and show out for it. Like, yeah. Especially like when you said, one of y'all mentioned Tiger Growl, when they do events like that, got all the high school bands pulling up the homecoming parade. Just like they're bringing a lot of culture and a lot of love for band culture to the city. That's really why the band culture is the way it is in Duval, because there ain't no love for the band programs no more. Like people, I remember Jet Days used to be going to the Reigns and Reebok parade, stuff like that.
Yeah.
Wanting to get out there and march, not next to the drum major necessarily, but march next to the trumpet player, march next to the clarinet player, whatnot. Because it's just something you aspire to be as a Jet. But now, for a second, when we was in school, it kind of fell back on that. But now it's coming back up. It's band culture is starting to be a lot more live in the city.
Yeah. And the crazy thing is, I actually wrote a book on this, graduating from Cookman. I definitely say since we graduated, Duval Bands has definitely evolved in a good way. As people said, Tiger Growl that definitely brought the city together, letting us know what we can be as one. Also, definitely all the bands got better. More bands has been participating in MPA, marching band and symphonic band MPA. Back then, it probably was only like 2 to 3 of our type of schools that's participating. Now it's way more schools out there. I feel like that's definitely what's needed, and we definitely taking the foot in the right direction. We also getting a little bit more funding as well, because I know when we was in high school, you could talk about them tubas y'all played on. You talking about them trumpets we played on, especially freshman year. Now, Duval, they gave us a little money. but we need a little bit more too.
Just a little bit. Just a little bit. So how do y'all feel like mass band is helping Duval Bands culture?
It's just exposing all the kids to different levels of playing and just a different culture outside of the one they're used to at the school.
Yeah.
And once you experience that, that just drives you to become the better player, and it just builds your love for the craft. So coming to mass band, it opened the kids' eyes and realize I got to do more. It's people doing more than me. So,
Because you're gonna play with people in college you don't know,
yeah.
Yeah.
and that's really all that's doing.
All it's gonna do in the end is make you better as a musician. I always felt like environments like that, you bound to end up sitting next to somebody that's might be better at something in here better than you.
Right.
And them just being next to them for them that quick little 3-hour session real quick, it's gonna do something to you. It's either gonna make you want to get better or it's gonna make it better yourself. So I like stuff like that.
Facts. I'm definitely with that iron sharpen iron.
Yeah.
That's why I definitely make sure I have at least one collegiate musician in each section, because when we had Musical Madness Day, yes, it was just a one-day thing, but we actually had sectionals and we had collegiate musicians or actual professional instructors and band directors working with pretty much each section. So it's not like we were just going through music. They were actually getting some real quality instruction at this short event.
Yeah, just to jump off what they saying, yeah, I think the mass band thing is actually great. It's gonna actually push all the students to want to be better and just to go to college, honestly, because mass band is basically like a small, not even a small version, but just a college size band. You know what I'm saying? You bring in everybody from every school and everywhere around the city and whatnot, and they gonna actually want to pursue and become better in their craft and whatnot, and go to college and march there. So I think it's one of the greatest things we've been doing so far.
Now, what do y'all think? What do y'all think is hurting Duval Bands?
I would say the lack of, we all know the big elephant in the room is the lack of middle school programs.
Yeah.
Right.
Because, like, most players that start in Duval, they start in high school. When you start in high school, you're already behind the 8 ball. And as a percussion instructor, I know Ryan, Darrell, Vontae, when we get players, they really starting from zero. Like, never seen it, never heard it, never touched it.
Don't know what a rudiment look like or feel.
Yeah,
like.
so where we starting at is just different. So we can get them to that point to be great, but we already behind the 8 ball. So it take longer for bands to become great, polished, because we got to spend a year or two really just get everybody to become marching band musicians, because they starting from zero.
Especially when you have other kids who been playing for at least a year or two. You trying to keep up. You're trying to get the other ones to keep up or catch up, or trying to at least try to help them participate into whatever they got going on or whatnot. And it's kind of hard because they don't start from where they should, which is middle school or whatnot. And that's the number one thing I probably is hurting us, to be honest, because I marched in middle school and that helped me, and I was garbage. I was trash. I didn't know nothing.
All of us,
We all marched,
and that's what made us great, bro. We need that back.
All of us marched in middle school. We already came into high school with the love for the sport. I mean, the craft, whatever you call it. We already just knew what to expect. We already was locked in. Like, a lot of kids nowadays, you gotta get them locked in, and that take time itself. Cause I understand, because like they come in something they really don't know. Like they don't understand why we go so hard. We love it and been doing it. They just started. It's a lot, bro. You gotta build culture within the player, then build the player. It's a lot.
A problem I think ain't nobody really gonna address is the parental support, bro. It really start with the parents, bro. Like I'm pretty sure all of us having a hand in some type of high school band now, right now at this moment, we've seen how the lack of parental support can affect the students and overall the program. Because if you ain't got no parents, the students, they not gonna buy in.
That's really
and
true.
then like if the students don't buy in, that you might as well like. I don't
To
know. At
piggy-
that point,
To piggyback off of that, like
Yeah.
I've seen real examples, like not to call anybody out, but my best players, they be having the parents that's always at the game, always pushing them. Like they really got support.
yeah,
Like that support is a big thing. Like it just make the kids want to go hard. Going
Yeah.
hard, not a problem to them.
yeah. I feel like parents nowadays, they'll push their kids to do what's trendy. Like everybody want to play football, basketball,
Cheerleading.
yeah, but they don't. Nobody want to tell them the hard reality. Like, hey, that band is like the most legitimate way to go to college if that's the route you're trying to take
without hurting yourself.
And low key, the easiest route, like
Yeah,
way easier to get some money, way more spots open.
yeah,
Like a lot of college bands, you got 100, 200 plus piece bands with 50 spots open a year versus this D1, D2 school. Got only 60 players on roster and probably 5 spots a year. It's just more lucrative to go the band route. And like you said, less taxing on the body, safer. And music make you smarter. It's proven learning music, it just opened more pathways in the brain.
I seen a video on TikTok earlier. It said some of the most disciplined people you'll meet in life are musicians.
Oh yeah,
That's facts.
You gotta.
When you look at like the rehearsal schedules of a college student, you got to take care of all your classes and whatnot, and then go to rehearsal for who knows how long. Then you meet some of the greatest, the best leaders because they done probably led a section throughout their life or something and had to get a bunch of knuckleheads together. Discipline. Everybody know the discipline aspect that come with band. It's just you meet some of the most well-rounded people, and that well-roundedness come from their experiences in the band program.
Since we got 2 percussionists here, what does it take to have a good percussion section?
You want to go first? Well, I'll go first. Like, first, you gotta build the good culture.
Depends on what you want from your drum line, but go ahead.
But I would say building good culture, because no matter what you trying to do, you gotta have good culture. And culture is just one, respect for craft, respect for rehearsal. Like you gotta make the students respect rehearsal time, good conduct during rehearsal, and just taking and learning music serious. Because you don't have that, no matter what style you trying to have, look, it's not gonna get done, or it's gonna be harder just because that culture not there. That's just discipline and just setting the foundation to even start teaching. 'Cause without that, you really can't teach.
Yeah, I say discipline first quarter. No matter what you want in your section, no matter how you want your section to sound, no matter if you got a raw quint player or this snare player is the best one, whatever. It's all about discipline. It's all about discipline and leadership. If they not gonna listen, if somebody not gonna lead, nothing's gonna work at all. But besides that, I'll say in a percussionist, me personally, gotta have good. You could really build certain students. You know what I'm saying? They just gotta have real good fundamentals. It depends on where they shine at, to be honest. If this person can pick up quints faster than the snare, or this person can actually hold the bass drum and do tonals or whatever, and can this person actually, his wrist actually work, left and right, it just all just depends. But first quarter is discipline. If you ain't got discipline, I can't help you, honestly.
Yeah,
I can't help you.
That fall in line with culture.
Yeah.
I know I ain't a percussionist, but can I add one thing?
Oh, yeah.
Go ahead. Yeah.
I feel like I always felt like certain instruments required you to have a certain level of dog in it. And I feel like any drum, you gotta have that mental fortitude, and you just gotta have that natural dog. That's why I don't think everybody can be on the drum line. I feel like everybody. I don't think just any Joe Schmo can be. Hey, you the next snare player. Nah, I don't think that's how it works.
The next
You gotta have it. You gotta have it in you. That's drums is one of the things you gotta have it in you. See what it is.
And certain students pick up Well, certain people pick up faster than others. Don't mean the other person that who lacks it the worst can't pick it up eventually. I done seen students who can't play nothing, but they just trying to catch it. As long as you can catch it and see it, that person can have an eye to actually become better, whatever.
Yeah, that's that mental fortitude, that willingness to get better.
Mm-hmm.
They understand like, hey, it's just an obstacle right now. But I'm willing to put in the work to get over that obstacle, get better. No, I can't play that paradiddle at marching tempo. But give me a couple weeks. See me at MLK.
And one more thing is you just gotta have an instructor that's focused and really want it. Cause as an instructor, you set the tone. So whatever you come in with, how you move, and the students gonna pick up on that and move the same way. So you gotta be focused to even instill anything in the students to have an environment that's conducive to learning.
Mm-hmm.
For me, is you gotta build a good culture to have a good drum line, and as an instructor yourself, you gotta be focused.
Yeah.
Once you do that, everything else, having good players, good material, that's gonna come. You gotta build that culture first. That's how you gonna run practice. That's how every day gonna go. So you don't have a good culture, every day is just gonna be unproductive. You gonna barely getting stuff done. You stressed out and the drum line behind.
So, what made every one of y'all like join the band? I'll answer this too.
I seen. Oh my bad.
Well, I mean, before I even knew it, band was in my blood. My mama was in the band, daddy was in the band, auntie was in the band, all their friends was in the band, all that. So when I was in Georgia, I was in 5th grade. The middle school band came over, performed for us. Definitely was like, oh yeah, they fire. I want to do that. But then that's when I moved back to Florida. Went to Balt Middle the first year. I was getting more back acclimated to the city and stuff like that, so I wasn't too much worried about band. But then we had an in-school football game, I believe, and Rebalt Middle Band, they was out there lit. I was all the way on the other end of the stadium, but I still heard the band on the other side rocking. I was like, okay, I think I want to do that. The next thing you know, my friends I met, they was in the band. First, I wanted to play bass drum. I didn't even know what the heck a bass drum was, but I was like, hey, what you play? Okay, I want to play that. Man, Solo was like, nah, I got a trumpet for you.
Move ever.
Best move ever, man. First day I learned how to play it. After that, I was hooked like a fish.
For me, when I was young, I ain't gonna lie, I kind of just want to learn how to play drums to become being some type of rock band when I was young. I was on some other shit, I ain't gonna lie. But when I got to Highlands and whatnot, and I didn't even know the difference between a marching band or a symphonic band and none of that stuff. I just wanted to learn how to play drums. So I just kind of had the band class, band program, kind of got into it, and I just fell in love with it ever since, honestly.
My story kind of got Ryan included because Ryan marched with my brother at middle school and high school. So when I seen him in the band at Highlands, I remember me and my stepmom, my brother mom came up to Highlands practice, and we just seen them outside, seen them practicing. I was literally, like the real said, hooked like a fish. From that point on, I was interested, and I just got into it.
He used to be up that bit all the time. No cap.
Literally,
no cap.
Once my brother got to high school, we would go to Highlands practice every day once he got out of practice, and then I used to play with them. I even played with First Coast one day when I was in 6th grade. They had practice. My brother brought me in. I played with them. And I was just seeing my brother be in the band really had me hooked. Seeing him march with Ryan. Ryan played bass drum. My brother played tenor. I just seen my big brother and I was hooked.
Yeah, I ain't gonna lie. It was a trio. It was me, his brother David, and my dog Courtney. We was literally since middle school to high school.
Tall Courtney?
Nah.
Courtney.
That's the drum major. This Courtney plays. This girl, she plays snare drum.
Plays snare.
Oh yeah.
Snare to tenor, back to snare. David was tenor to cymbals to back to tenor. I always played bass and bass to tenor, back to bass. But us three, we was just We was like a trio, no cap. Like we was like, you know what? We going to First Coast, all three of us. Band practice. I remember, man. Yeah, freshman year band camp, boy. Woo, tough times, good times, but tough.
Man, that just took me back, boy.
Yeah.
Woo, freshman year band camp. That's a different story.
Yeah, that's that murk right there. That's all I'm gonna say.
But yeah, Vontae.
Shoot. It was back in middle school. Good old days, boy. Y'all remember the rent-free days? For the bills and all that.
Oh,
But about middle, my brother was in the band before me actually. He played cymbals. And they had, cause I got to Balt Middle my 7th grade year. He was playing cymbals. They had performed at open house. And we was me, my mama, my brother, my grandma, we was all driving back home. My grandma we was congratulating them on performing with the band and whatnot. My grandma looked back at me and was like, you know what, Vontae, you should be in the band. I'm like, I'm not trying to be in the band. Let Devin have that. Let him have his own little thing. So that whole night, she just went on, just kept trying to convince me. I'm like, you know what? For you, grandma, I got you. Went to the band room that next day, talked to Mr. Solomon. That boy was saying, told that boy I wanted to be in the band. He was like, what you want to play? I ain't really know. I don't think nobody ever have an answer for that question. When the band asks you what you want to play, most of the time you don't know. Anyway, I ain't know. Then he told me they had a drumline rehearsal that same day, and I had to stay out there anyway because my brother, he gotta go. So I went to the drumline rehearsal. Hopped on bass drum. When I first picked up the bass drum, I was a scrawny dude. Well, I'm still a scrawny dude, but I was scrawnier back in the day. As soon as I picked up the bass drum, fell down immediately. Too heavy. I sat in the chair with the bass drum on my lap that whole practice. But my brother got back when my mama came pick us up. My brother got in the car and told my mama, I don't think he should be in the drum line. Drum too heavy for him. John. It wasn't though. I could have got used to the weight. It wasn't too heavy. But you know how brother, he wanted his own space. I can respect him for that. So we went back into the band room, talked to Mr. Solomon. Next thing you know, I'm on French horn. French horn wasn't working out. I mean, it was working for me until I met Real. We had class. We ain't speak to each other prior to me getting to the band. But after I got in the band, of course, recognized him in class and whatnot. He started talking that trumpet noise. Then next thing you know, trumpet.
Best move ever.
Yeah.
Best move ever.
Smacking the whole city, by the way.
Basically hopped on trumpet just to be better than him.
I mean, for me, it was my brother was in drumline at Highlands. So then once I got to middle school, of course on the Reebok, same thing. Solo said what you wanted to play. I said bass drum. He said you hopping on tuba. I was like, hey yo, what you mean? So then first day, shoulder was killing me. I mean, the fiberglass was about to take me out. So then I stuck it out. Then, you know, like everybody think you go from Reebok middle to Reebok high. No. I went to Reigns.
Yeah.
Continue that Reigns and then went to Talladega. I can honestly say for me, I've been taught by Salo, Wash, a little bit of Miss Jones, and a little bit of Big Dare. So I kind of had the sweet spot of it all. That's why I'm the Ross to Duval now.
Okay.
Statement.
Absolutely. So who y'all think? What band director impacted Duval County the most?
No, that's no question, man. Kenneth Solomon. Everybody in this room got taught by him. Right? He either started your band career or had something to do with it. And he from the city. One of the most success from the city. Like all the accolades speak for itself. All the MPAs. You know what I'm saying? Been at First Coast High School 10 plus years. Just a very accomplished resume, and he from the city. Like him being from the city really stamp it. I mean, Mr. Dr. Washington definitely gotta say so because mostly all of us march for him. Part of me would say Wash because like now all of his students teach. I teach Ante, Real, Kennard, D-Lo at range, like Joshua Lewis at range. Like a lot of Wash students done kept it going. Can't say that for Mr. Solomon's students, but off resume and accolades, solid. But current effect, I would say Wash. But both of them shit.
Man, it's always gonna be Reigns and First Coast.
Literally,
It's
bro.
really like
Seriously, no
whichever one you want to pick, man. Whichever one you want to pick.
Shout out to Mr. Solomon, Dr. Washington.
Oh yeah, both of them.
Well, if you want to pick, I'm gonna pick Reigns. Where the camera? I'm looking at the camera. Reigns. Watch. If nobody gonna step, I'ma step. Reigns.
Okay.
My dog, bro. Like you just said, all his students. Yeah, they teach now, but where they teach at, they pour back into the community.
Yeah,
pour back into the community. Can't say Solo students don't do that. Can't say they do. I don't know none of Solo students, but if you do, shout out to you. It's still love. You know, hate.
Solo got a student. Shout out Deshaun DeBerry. His name at Jackson. Jackson.
Mm-hmm. I was about to say that. Yeah.
Okay, but hey, I'm a Reigns affiliated. I'm Reigns affiliated. Viking pride. Meet your blind.
number one.
I ain't gonna lie. I'm just go with them because like they all said, Solo. You see him around. He doing his thing. You know what I'm saying? Dr. Washington. I didn't see him since I was in school. You know what I'm saying? Like, he's been around doing his thing. Like, these are familiar faces in the band community. Shout out Dr. Davis, man. You know, at E-Dub and whatnot. You feel me? Was keeping that moving and whatnot. So I'll just say probably all three of them. It's more of them out there. It's everywhere, but they have the faces. I'll just give it to them three.
Yeah, I definitely like to give a special shout out to Dr. Davis for Tiger Growl because he definitely was the man with the plan that showed that it's possible that we can really come together as a city and have a monster for real. So I definitely respect him for that.
Yeah, I pretty much can give. I can fuss up any type of respect for anybody that takes on E-Dub. We all know that's always been now I ain't gonna say a struggling band because they still find a way to put out a product, but we all know E-Dub can be here. They just not right there right now. So anybody that's willing to step into that role gotta respect it because it's a hard role. It's hard to deal with. A lot to deal with. Sure.
Yeah. So what have y'all learned from being percussion instructor, assistant director, and band director?
Give and take.
What I learned, right? Cause my band director was Mr. Simmons back in First Coast before Solo took over. I learned that when he was putting his foot in my behind, it was real spill because I'm putting my foot in my kids behind, no cap. Cause I was hard headed. I did not listen. I had to run, push ups, do the whole nine. And now I'm yelling at all my students, you better do what I'm telling you. Straight up. You gonna be raw. We was raw. So you gonna be raw. You better do what I'm telling you. Like seriously. You better get to the grind, this discipline, what we doing, you better get to it. Or you gonna be grass, I'm telling you. So I've learned that, man, what they poured into us, we really put back into our children and our kids and our students. Everything they said, every fuss, every step, you better be lined up, whatever the case may be. Don't look left or right, look straight, all that. We putting all that same energy, discipline, mindset back into our students. That's what I really could say we got from our instructors.
Yeah, I definitely say the number one thing is patience. Because 9 times out of 10, if you're a band director, you're a band head. If you're a band head, you want to be the best. You want to be amongst the best. You want to be the best. Straight up like that. But being a director, you got to learn the process of everything. It's not just teaching music, it's building a culture. And we're not even gonna talk about the logistical part of being the band director. Then you're still a music educator, so you're still a teacher. So really, as a band director, you have so many jobs in one, and you really got to know how to handle all of that, really. So I say patience and structure.
Yeah, patience, selfish, patience. I ain't gonna lie. I thought I was one of the most patient people you'll meet. I started talking. Good Lord, boy. But working with kids, working with students, it's yeah,
It's a different ball
You
game.
need
it's
a
a
stress
different ball
ball.
game. Different ball game. And it challenge it. Well, I can't. The position we at over at Terry Parker, it challenges us our creativity a lot because cross that bridge. It's not like Moncrief. It's not like Winton. It's not like band. Our marching band culture is brand spanking new to that side of the over there in Arlington.
Literally.
So when what we trying to do can't nobody come help us out. Can't nobody like I don't even know what I'm trying to say right now. But it's like all we are able to do is figure it out. That's all we can do at the end of the day.
And shout out to y'all, man. I'm not gonna lie. When we was back in school, we didn't really hear too much about TP. But TP, like, you're gonna hear about them coming to any Duval event. You know what I'm saying? When it comes
TP on the map.
drumline instructor, any drumline, any band, whatever. I'm just gonna say shout out to them because they really put it on the map. No cap. And them boys actually be snapping. No cap.
Shaded.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I would say what I learned, like it's the same thing as being a marching band member. You gotta show up every day. And being an instructor, director, you gotta show up every day because it's however many members you got in your band, they relying on you to come run rehearsal. And if literally you have a bad day and you don't show up, the whole day of rehearsal gone, nothing getting done, and that product is gonna be lacking. It's all on you. Like, it's all on you. You gotta show up every day as a director. That's what I've learned. Because as a member, you have a few bad days. You can not show up today because you're not the only member in the band. But but if you don't show up as a director or the sole percussion instructor, the whole day gone.
Time wasted.
Every day. Boy.
So last two itty bitty questions. What should we look forward to from your programs?
Hey, man. I'm going to look right in that camera. TP ain't going to be small TP forever.
For sure.
Just know that.
Definitely.
Please remember, this is only the beginning. This is only the beginning. I'm competing with people that have been in here how many years? Trust me. Just give it some time. Like I said, patience. When that monster wake up,
Patience.
I ain't gonna say what I want to say, but just know it's that. Just know it's that.
Oh, and at TP we keep receipts.
All receipts. Trust me.
We keep receipts.
Hey, my iCloud go dumb. We keep it all.
I'll say teaching the icon prep. I'm not gonna lie, I have from 3rd to 8th grade, so we like a elementary to middle school. What I expect to see from us is just the fact that we actually have great players that can actually play, and I'm trying to pass them students on to everybody else as well, and get locked in with whoever want to go here, want to go there, go to Reigns, go to First Coast. I'm trying to send my students off and make sure that
Riverside.
Yeah, everywhere. Riverside. You know, they on the west, whatever side I know somebody over there. We can get it done. But besides that, I'm just trying to, for the drumline, I'm trying to spank everybody in our league and our competition. Whatever we can be the best, and I'm showing the results of my hard work and effort towards these students and kids.
Expect to see built, man. Like, expect expect to see Bell.
BTA.
Man, you already know, man. Y'all already know. We came up under Wash and Solo. All we know is BTA.
Ain't too much else to be said.
We
Whenever you
expect
see-
nothing less.
Whenever you see Rhythm X, Riverside, it's real smoke coming your way. That's really all. People know that though. Since I've been,
Yeah, they know that.
Since I've been instructing that Reebok, people know like when you see me in my line.
Oh Lord, there go James.
Yeah, like,
Nah, but people be hating on my dog though, talking a little crazy sometimes. Like his work don't speak for itself.
They do.
It's night and day. The clip's still there.
yeah, like before I get to your school and after it's night and day. But yeah,
Yeah.
this spring from Riverside, spec built. We had a, you know what I'm saying? I just got here. I had time to build it. And the product there now, so it's just them boys ready to roll. So ready to roll, specs and built. Everybody in the city. Everybody.
You can also expect some more 904 Crusaders meetups.
Most definitely.
Yes, sir. We need y'all
definitely
to
be on the
pop
lookout
out.
for those. Bring a friend, bring your little cousin, bring your little niece and nephew, all that stuff too. Cause keep in mind, we trying to build liven the band culture in the whole city up. So like we do what age 8 to 80. So
Really,
shoot, get granddaddy, grandma up out that bed. You know what
Tell
I'm
them come
saying?
crank up.
Put your dentures real quick. Play that flute. You know what I mean?
For real.
Trying to build that culture up. So expect more Duval 904 Crusaders. Yeah.
Yes, sir. Cause Duval definitely got that potential, man. We can compete with these other cities. We gonna let them stay asleep, but one day they gonna wake up for real.
Mm-hmm.
Everybody gotta show up. Don't just be trying to come to an established product. Be the established product. Like be
No
a
cap.
pioneer. Stop trying to be a follower.
Yeah. Cam, you on the clock. I'm just playing.
Hey, them boy finna be in the uncut. Hey, Florida said they ready for y'all.
He was definitely joking.
Yeah.
Hey, one day though, one day.
It's not right now.
One day far away.
So with MLK coming up and 2 Ballad Bands,
And Melanin Market, you know.
And Melanin Market.
Be a little smoke out there.
so how y'all feel about all that? Like, well, first of all, we gonna start at MLK because that's MLK.
Well, I feel like MLK, as I said, been in Duval Bands for about 15 years now. MLK is like, I wouldn't say the Super Bowl, but that's that one Duval Band event that you know almost everybody gonna be there. It's kind of Mando to be at MLK, bro.
It's like Pro Bowl All-Star Weekend type vibes.
Yeah. And then Melanin Market, it just popped up, but you know that's for the culture. Good vibes out there, definitely real good vibes. So definitely will keep doing that. And last year they added their Battle of the Band aspect to it, so that was definitely good. Then speaking of Battle of the Bands, I plan to have mine eventually, but can we please stop having a Battle of the Bands with a field show format? I'm not gonna lie, that don't make sense to me. How are we battling on drills?
Facts.
How are we battling on dance girl features? Why are we battling on ballads? I kind of understand throwing the ballad in there and the dance routine because you know that's what people like to see, but we shouldn't be battling on no drill. Like who can do the best drill? Come on, man.
That's what MPD for.
For real.
Yeah.
That makes sense.
But what I expect to see at MLK, I expect to see smoke, different matchups. Like you'll be able to see a band that you weren't able to see during the season. So, and just for everybody to stand on all that talk, like everybody be talking, but nobody really be standing on what they be saying when they see each other.
And if you're hour and 30 minutes south, be ready.
Yeah.
Yeah, like
Yeah, at MLK, I ain't gonna lie, I expect to see a mini battle of the bands, no cap. Just everybody just trying to pull out their best work, trying to out chop somebody, trying to see if this drum line can actually stand up with this drum line or if this band can stand up with this band. Hopefully we see some out of town bands and drum lines come in town to, you know, shine a different type of light too, but they can get smoked too, I ain't gonna lie.
mainly supposed to be pulling up.
Yeah.
Daytona.
Don't sleep on us, bro. Like we
yeah.
can really play and chop. Like we can really outdo a lot of people.
Never a cakewalk in Duval County.
I'm telling you, at all. Like no cap.
We're gonna make you run your whole book.
Whole lot of smoke at MLK, man. Whole lot of smoke to be had. Don't just pull up and hop in the parade, bro. Don't do that. No ducking. No ducking.
So call your bus now.
No ducking. We do not speak duck.
And no ducking. If you're not ready, do not even try it. I'm not gonna tell you. Like, if you're not ready, do not even try to pull your band out and come play or drumline.
Leave all
Because you will look crazy. I'm telling you. They gon' all right. Okay.
Got that book for you. Got that book.
Telling you.
But speaking of book, honorable mention, Andrew Jackson.
Yeah.
Them boys got a book this year.
Oh
Yeah.
yeah. Oh yeah.
Them boys got a book this year.
Shout out Mr.
I was
Moore.
thinking the other day, I was like, what schools the past 2 years? I say last year Reigns had the best book in the city. They book was crazy last year. But this year, Jackson, them boys putting people on notice for real, for real. I was at that First Coast game.
Yeah.
So we were all at that First Coast game with me, Drill, and
Yeah.
Most definitely.
And him
so.
too, yeah.
So this might ruffle some feathers. So just from this season alone, as of right now, top 3.
Reigns, Jackson, Coast.
Talking about bands or drumline?
Band.
However you want to say.
Well, the band and drumline is completely different.
Yeah,
we'll
different.
start with the bands first.
New bands first, then drumline.
Yeah.
Terry Parker Tribe.
Big TP.
For real.
I kind of got. I'll say with him like Reigns, Jackson, First Coast. When it comes to bands wise, yeah, I agree with him.
Yeah,
I think we all got.
Yeah, I was about to say, I think everybody
got the same big 3.
When it comes to drumline,
First Coast.
when it comes to drumline, Ed White.
Oh wait, Monte.
Reigns, Coast, and Jackson.
Yeah. When it comes to drumline, I say Ed White, First Coast, and Reigns. Yeah. I ain't gonna lie.
Is it in those specific orders though?
Is that in the order?
Or is that roughly too many feathers?
I just said top 3. So however
top
you
three.
want to
I
put it.
don't wanna give no-
I just blurted out my top 3.
I don't want to give no order because it could change at any time.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? Because I wouldn't even want to stick with that. Now, when I was in school, it was First Coast. You know what I'm saying?
I'll say that.
You feel me? When I was in school, it probably say Coast, Reigns, and
Wait, you class of 14, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
When they had the blue heads on
That's
top.
why-
Man,
I
everybody
got
know
that.
that First Coast big balling when Simmons was there, man.
Bro, Simmons. Shout out to Simmons.
Oh yeah, that's definitely an honorable mention.
Simmons changed my life. I would literally say that. No
Yeah.
cap. Simmons changed my life. Shout out to you, Simmons, because I know now you're playing at Savannah State. You were the assistant band director at Savannah State. Shout out to you.
Yeah.
You done did so much for me, and just watching you continuously keep growing in band makes me, and I'm pretty sure a lot of people from back in our time want to grow in band. But man, back in the day, man, Simmons had us, man, we were locked in. I ain't gonna lie. We were going crazy. First place, everything, no cap. That was back in the day though, I'm telling you.
Yeah, his effect on the drumline scene in Duval is still going to this day. Like, he brought the technical chop
Yeah.
to Jacksonville.
No cap. Simmons,
Dang,
the first
that is
person I heard
facts.
was tonals, like on the
That's
bass drum.
facts.
It made me love bass drum. Like tonals, I was like, yeah.
Even band wise, because when Jackson hosted their ballad bands, it was in the Four Corners.
Oh yeah.
Coast just
Yeah, that was
Coast was tearing the paint off that gym back in the day.
Stop.
Man. What that was, 2011?
That was like 12, 13. What are them?
12,
11, man, them boys was
together. And I was
Crazy.
like, yo.
Belt.
That's when they
Nah,
was at
that-
Jackson. You came to coast.
Excuse my French,
Nah,
but
Diddy
Reigns
was
wasn't
at
no
Coast
hoe
that
either.
year. That was
Reigns had that little what? 18 piece, 23 piece. They was
We
going
still-
crazy
we
now.
still step in.
Reigns was snapping. I ain't gonna
Yeah.
lie.
It was a Reigns First Coast battle.
Besides Jackson being the same size in competition, sound wise, Reigns was snapping. They was really our competition sound wise.
Yeah.
Because they could have every little small piece or whatever the case may be and snap every instrument. will
So
snap.
it's really
And the drum
always
line.
been Reigns and Coast.
It's
I mean,
Reigns and whoever.
We talking about whoever.
Because before that, it was Reigns and
Talking about
Reebok.
whoever.
Yeah,
Before that, it was
it was
Reigns
Rance Reebok, and now it's like
Well, I would say Lee and Jackson had a stint.
Oh, yeah.
Lee-
They did.
yeah,
They did.
when Lee was Lee.
Yeah, shout out to Jenkins, too. That boy was foul on that trumpet.
Oh, was it the stand?
Lee back in the day,
Hey,
drumline
he
was
inspired
snapping.
me, though, for
no
real.
cap. Lee drumline, they was snapping. No cap. No cap.
But yeah, top 3 drum lines. I'm gonna go last.
Top 3 drum lines. I'm gonna go no particular order. Riverside, Ed White, JC. No particular order.
That's mine too.
Yeah, JC at drumline do snap. Not gonna lie.
Shout out to Adams over there. They be snapping. No cap. I know he was. I know he was teaching
Especially
that
for their
too.
age too.
Yeah,
Especially for their ages.
They
drumline all they older kids, but yeah.
They be snapping. They actually can play. They care about their rudiments. They actually care about the formation and all that. So yeah, shout out to JC. I don't know how I forgot about him, but shout out to him. Seriously.
Yeah, I go Riverside, Ed White, JCA in that order.
From 3 to 1 or 1 to 3.
Riverside, number uno. Ed White, number 2. You know, I rock with Smooth Dynamic. And JCA, yeah, y'all boys rocking. Y'all rocking.
I can appreciate that. Well, that wraps up episode 1 of Duval Bands podcast. I just want to thank each and every one of y'all for coming. And we'll be looking forward to MLK, which is
Bill.
coming up super soon.
Yeah,
January 19th.
19.
Exactly.
Downtown.
Just know the tribe ready. You ain't even got to ask. If you want that smoke, just come on. Just come on. Just come on.
No pulling up and hopping in the parade.
The bus was late.
Pull
I
up.
don't care about your bus being late. Talk to your bus driver, tell her to be to the school on time. Get to the parade site early and catch this smoke.
Definitely. Last year, MLK, we had a nice 4-way battle. It was Reigns, Reebok, Jackson, and Terry Parker. We need another one.
With the tribe standing on top at the end. Might drop. All right. Time to wrap it up.
All right. Appreciate y'all.
Yes, sir.
Appreciate y'all. Right. Let's do Duval Bands.
Yeah, glad to be here.
Right.